Hey guys, so today we're going to learn about adding and subtracting numbers. Our learning target for today is I can add and subtract numbers using multiple strategies. We're going to focus on single digit numbers, word problems, and vocabulary. Okay, so the vocabulary words are here, and I have them titled math keywords because these words are going to help us determine what operation we're using when we're adding and subtracting numbers, okay? Especially with word problems. So this right here is our addition sign. This is our addition sign. And these are some of the words, the keywords to look for when we're adding numbers or to tell us or annotate that we need to add. Okay, they are sum, total, altogether, increased by, in all, combined, more than, added to, and plus. This is our subtraction sign. And these are some of the keywords you'll see when you have to subtract. Okay? Difference, less than, minus, subtract, take away, leftover, remain, and decrease by. So let's get started. Okay? So first we're going to look at the number 5 and the number 2. Okay? So here in this equation, you see that addition sign, so that means we're going to add numbers. And then over here you see the subtraction sign, meaning we're going to subtract these two numbers. So let's go ahead and get started. We'll use Skittles and straws as our manipulatives for today. Okay, so here we have 5 plus 2. 5 plus 2, we know that sign or that operation is telling us we need to add these two numbers. We need to add these two numbers. So let's add about 5 Skittles here to represent our 5. And let's just make sure it's 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. Okay. Again, that operation tells us that we're going to add the 2. So let's add 2 pink Skittles. That's 1, 2. Okay. So now we need to add these two numbers together, or all of the Skittles together. So we have 5 blue and 2 pink. So let's add them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5, 6, 7. Again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So now we know that 5 plus 2 more gives us the number 7, guys. Good. Way to go, mathematicians. Okay, so let's look here. Here we have 5 minus 2, or 5 take away 2, or 5 decreased by 2. You can use any one of those keywords. We're still going to do the same operation. So let's start with 5 green. And again, we're taking something away. So we don't even need another color Skittles to add to this equation because we're not adding, right? We're going to stick with the 5 that we have, and we're going to take some of them away. So we have 5 minus 2. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And let's take away 2. 1, 2. And let's see, we're left with how many? 1, 2, 3. 3 green Skittles left. So 5 minus 2 equals 3. Good job. Okay, so let's look at another one. This time we're going to start with the addition. With the subtraction, I'm sorry. This time we're going to start with the subtraction problem. Okay, here we have 6 minus 4. So again, that is telling us that operation means we're going to take a number away. So let's use some straws. Okay, so it says we have 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we have our 6 straws. Okay. We need to take 4 away. So 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to take these 4 away. How many are we left with, guys? 2. 1, 2. So 6 minus 4 leaves us with 2. Okay. Okay, let's move on over here to the addition side. Okay, so we have 6 plus 4. 6 plus the number 4. So we're going to start out with 6 straws again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we have 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And it says we're going to add. We're going to add 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So 6 plus 4 is going to be equal to how many scrolls we have. So let's count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So 6 plus 4 gives us 10. Okay, so think back to last week. We worked on place value. When we have the number 10, which is the first multi-digit number, that we have a double-digit number after the number 9, can we make this a bundle? If so, if we looked at the place value aspect, what number would go in a 1's place and what number would go in a 10's place? Okay, if you said 0 in a 1's and 1 in a 10's place, you're absolutely correct. We have 10, so we have a bundle here. Good job, guys. So now we're going to look at a word problem. A word problem. Okay, so here it says, Justin and Jada were counting the markers in their crayon boxes. Justin had 12 markers and Jada had 9 markers. How many more markers did Justin have than Jada? How many more? So when we're looking at how many more, what do you think we should do? Should we add or should we subtract? That's right, guys. We should subtract. We want to know how many more did Justin have than Jada. So let's use some manipulatives. We'll go back to our Skittles and use this space here. Okay, so we said Justin had 12 markers. So we'll just use the candy to represent our markers. So let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So we have 12 blue Skittles representing Justin's 12 markers. Okay, so now we have to figure out how many Jada has. It says Jada have 9 markers. So we'll use pink to represent Jada. So let's count out 9 pink Skittles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, so let's look at it this way. I think this may be a little easier for us to kind of distinguish the two and how many each one of them have and who has the most. So who do you think have the most? And let's see if you're right. Okay, if we look at it this way, I think this will give us a good visual as to who has the most, because really they will line up. And once we figure out where the pink stop at, it's going to tell us how many more Justin has. Okay, and we want to make it kind of neat so that we are able to tell, right? Okay. So I think that's pretty neat. Okay. So if you take a look at it, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So right here, up until here, they have the same amount. So how many more does Justin have? Okay, let's look here. It looks like Justin has 3 more. Again, Justin has 3 more. So Justin has 3 more markers or 3 more Skittles than Jada. Good job, guys. So our last word problem. Okay. So we're gonna see what Amber and her friends are up to with the candy. How about that? Okay, it says Amber has 25 pieces of candy in her candy jar. If Amber gives each of her 4 friends 5 pieces of candy, how many pieces does she have left? So that's one of our keywords, guys. When you see that left, that lets us know automatically that we're gonna subtract. Okay, so some of the main parts of this word problem are the numbers. We have the number 25, we have the number 4, and I also wrote the actual number because those are the words, and then the number 5. Okay, so let's take a look at this. So let's start with 25. We know there was a total of 25 pieces of candy in her candy jar. Okay, 25 pieces. Okay, I wonder, did she have some Skittles? Okay, she had 4 friends. So here we're going to represent each one of her 4 friends. So 1, 2, 3, 4. It says that she gave each one of her friends 5 pieces of candy. So here I have 5 little dots in each one. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so we need to know how many pieces of candy is that all together. So if we have 5 in here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Wow, so that means Amber needs to give her friends, the 4 of her friends, 20 pieces of candy all together. So if we started with 25, now we know we need to take away 20. Now we know we need to take away 20. So let's look here. We have an equation, guys, and look at that sign right there. That operation tells us that we need to do what? Add or subtract. Right, subtract. So we're going to take the number, the bigger number, because we know that it started out with 25 pieces of candy. And we're going to take away the amount that she gave her friends. So we have 25 minus 20. 25 minus 20. So if we take 20 away from 25, how many will we have left? That's right, guys. We will have 5 left. So that means Amber had 5 pieces of candy, and each one of her friends had 5 pieces of candy. So let's look at Amber here with 5 pieces of candy, then her friend with the 20 pieces of candy collectively. So that's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. So in order for each one of them to get an equal number of candy, each one would have to get 5 pieces of candy, and that will equal 25. Thank you guys so much. I hope you enjoyed this math lesson, and I hope you're ready to add and subtract.